Alright, what's up everybody? This is the Average Gamer back with another episode of XCOM 2. I think the first episode went really well if you remember or haven't watched it. We got through the first mission without losing any of the squad members. Obviously one got hurt. I mean, that's to be expected. It would have been awesome if we could get all the way through without anybody getting hurt, but hey, it happens. Just a big disclaimer here. I didn't happen to save the game before I closed out because I thought it autosaved, but it didn't. So I had to go back into that first mission at the very end where the autosave did happen and finish the game. So when I promoted the soldiers, they got a different class assigned to them, but it's still the same 4 classes. Just some of the squad members got a different class assigned to them. So we're here at the main base after the first mission, and I'll kind of explain it as we go left to right here, but right now they want us to go look at the research hall, and we'll do that right now.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology. Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
Alright, so this is like I said, the research facility. Right now it shows that we have 0 scientists, other than Tigan. You'll be able to pick up more scientists throughout missions if you choose that mission, or you might be rewarded some. You can also purchase some in certain when you pick up your supplies by the end of the month. You can actually purchase scientists, engineers. Sometimes you can purchase upgraded squad members for supplies. So we'll assign a new research right now. You get 3 right off the bat that you can select. Modular weapons. Basically, when you pick up attachments for your weapons, you'll be able to attach them here. Sometimes it's a free reload. Sometimes it's you get a % chance that your first action won't cost a full action. You get a free action. Sometimes it increases your accuracy. There's a lot of different things that can be attached to the weapons. Right now we don't really have any attachments, so I don't think this is a good option to choose. Otherwise, you can, but right now it's not going to benefit us the most. The second one is the hybrid materials. It's basically a little bit of armor. It provides just a little bit more health for your squad members. I don't think it's a significant increase, but it does give a little bit more health, and it does allow for better armor down the road. And the last one is the alien biotech. Is basically the main part of the campaign where you need it to progress the storyline to the point where you're actively engaging into the actual storyline that moves forward. I think this early in the game, you don't really need to progress the storyline. Hybrid materials will keep your squad members alive more, and being able to access the better armor early on I think is super important. So we're going to go ahead and do hybrid materials.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
So you can see that the current research is hybrid materials. It takes 3 days and the progress is fast. There's different levels of how quick things happen, and usually that determines on how complex or how early on you're starting to research that and how many scientists you have. The more scientists, the lower amount of time it's going to take. But there is a counter down here for how many days it's going to take. So we will get out of research here.
I'm not going to admit it to Shen, but there is one thing I miss more than my lab equipment. Those damn juicy Advent burgers. I don't know where they get the meat, and frankly, I do not want to know.
So if you just hover over the research center down here, it shows the research
to engineering.
hybrid materials 3 days. They do want us to go to engineering, but I will just continue going left to right because I think it's easier just to see as we go through. Up here is the commander's quarters. You have the Xcom archives, the Avenger report, and the objectives that you have. We'll just look at objectives right now. We don't have anything listed, but eventually there will be a list of things that we need to do. We will go into the living quarters. We can see our personnel, and as you can see, Jacqueline is still injured for 27 days, gravely wounded from the first mission. She is now the Grenadier. The Ranger is now Rika. Keble is our sharpshooter, and Ava is our specialist. And they do provide you with 4 extra rookies right off the bat. I didn't have to do anything to get these. That's just how the game starts you off as. We can go through these different tabs here. We have 0 engineers right now. That will change here in a little bit. And 0 scientists right now. And look at that guy doing sit-ups. He's working out. He's getting ready. Alright. Moving down, this is the main cargo area. As you can see, there's alien debris, machinery, and only 1 empty room here, which we will build something here in a little bit. But eventually you'll be able to clear out alien debris when you get an engineer, and you'll get supplies from that and be able to build more rooms in there. Now we'll go down to the armory. You can see our memorial for the fallen soldiers, which we don't have any right now. We can recruit soldiers. That costs 25 supplies each. They have country of origin, their date of birth, and a little bit of bio about who they are, and it's kind of interesting to see, and I might go through a couple of the ones that we have already. But we'll get out of recruits, and then the last one is we can view our soldiers from here as well. And if you click on them, you'll also see you can. There's a way that you can go in and read their bios. I think if you go customize. There is a way to go in there and read their bios, but maybe that's only at the recruit screen.
Commander to engineering.
This is the Bar Memorial. If you want to see your fallen soldiers, we don't have any right now, thank God. But it would show their name, their kills, their missions they were on, the operation, and the date. I'm pretty sure that's when they were deceased. And then now we will go to engineering, like they want us to.
Okay, reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
Everybody wants help. So from here you can view your engineers, which we have 0. You can also view our inventory. You'll use the corpses and other items that we obtain to make equipment for your squad members and their loadout. You can build facilities, which we'll do now. You can see that if we clear alien debris, we'll receive 37 supplies, 28 from here, 56 supplies, and alien alloys that are used to make equipment as well. Right now, we have the ability to build a laboratory, a workshop, a power relay, and a guerrilla tactics school. Each of these takes, so laboratory takes 125 supplies, 3 power, and 20 days to build. Up here, you can see your power consumption, so we're using 6 out of 12. We have 175 supplies, and we have an income of 150 supplies per month, and that will increase when you speak to other regions and upgrade some of our resistance comms that we haven't gotten there yet. So laboratories can be staffed with scientists to provide additional assistance to Dr. Tegan, further decreasing the time of all research projects. We have engineers can be staffed in workshops, creating unique gremlin drones, which can be sent to staff any adjacent room or facility. This one you really want in the middle of your base, so it can staff above, below, and to the left and right of it, so we won't build that now. The power relay will produce 3 power. You can also staff it and upgrade it to produce more power. That's 12 days. We don't need that right now. I think the most important right now is the guerrilla tactics school. This allows you to increase your squad size and get a couple of different attributes that will help you progress further into some of these missions where they get a little bit harder, like picking up more attachments or getting being able to move further in your first couple turns. And there's a couple other ones that you can do. I think it's very important to get that early on, so we'll start building that right now.
Initiated.
We'll go back, and you can see the items that we can build right now. We can build a flashbang, which disrupts and disorients enemies in a very large radius, inflicting significant offensive penalties. A medkit heals your one use, heals your squad member by, I believe, 4 HP. Smoke grenade provides a defensive boost to any unit within the radius of the smoke, friend or foe. So if an enemy is in there, they also get a defensive bonus. We can't do weapons yet, and we can't do armor yet, but eventually we'll be able to. And down here you can actually see the tech progress is still 3 days. We haven't gone any further in time, so it's 4 p.m. February 28th of 2035. So we will get out of engineering,
scratching that scar on the back of his head.
and we will move to the bridge.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Alright, so we have the ability to investigate certain things on the map. So after our recent success, members of the Resistance in New Mexico have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate. So we have 4 days to investigate, or it'll take 4 days to investigate it, and we get supplies. So we'll do that now since that's the only mission on there. When you start a game, you'll be randomly selected into a certain region. Just by chance, we happen to be in North America, but I've been spawned a lot in Africa, Asia, and Europe. This is the first time actually being spawned over in North America. So you will end up clicking this to speed up time in order to start getting those supplies, and then you can see everything in the right bottom corner going down as far as time progressing. So we got the hybrid materials. It's complete. We get to assign a new research. So this will say makeshift armor. She managed to piece together them from various scrap metals. It has its limits. It's not really the best. In case Imaginary Storms, please. Any improvements over their current equipment? Yes, I agree. So now we can build nanoscale vests, and we can do plated armor now as a research. Which we won't be able to do because we don't have 10 alien alloys, and it would also take 30 days. I think that's a long time right now. Plus, we don't have the alloys to do it anyways. So you can see how many engineers we have, scientists, alloys, Illyrium, and how much intel we have. And that will be explained later on in the game. Since we don't have any attachments, I say we just do the alien biotech.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander.
We'll go back to the bridge.
When I have a full report available.
So as you can see, alien biotech comes back up for 5 days, 11 days for the Guerrilla Tactics School, and our supply drop, which is our monthly income, is in 18 days.
Strategic resource located.
So we got 51 supplies from this area. And its security officer was discovered, slumped over the small desk inside. Our engineers swept the site and recovered a number of useful system components. So 51 supplies.
Setting course for the Mexican regional tract.
So when we go investigate this, it will take 5 days, but we get additional rookies. So we'll go investigate that right now. And it does happen to change the time as we fly, just so you're aware of that as well. Alright, so this will be the first mission off of the beginning mission that you get. So this is the first mission after that. We have acquired a new target for our guerrilla operations against Advent Commander. So we will review the target. It is Operation Skyhawk. Recover item from Advent Train. It's easy difficulty, and we get an engineer, excuse me, which will help excavate and being able to build items. We will confirm to go over there because you only have so much time to actually activate one of these missions. Otherwise, there are repercussions. So this will be the loadout screen. You can see that we have our Squatty Mulder, our new rookie that's going to take the place of Jacqueline. Kebble's going to be in here. He's going to be our sharpshooter. And Ava Volkova will be our specialist, and Mulder will be our ranger. So hopefully we can get him promoted. It'll be a random class that he gets assigned to, or she gets assigned to, I'm sorry, Murphy. And we'll be able to build a stronger squad from here. As you can see that the squaddy does get an additional health bar compared to the rookie. So as you level up, you get more health, and hopefully we can get some armor in there too. But right now, we're going to end that episode right now, just because we won't have time to finish the mission, and I don't want to start it before we get in there. So the next episode will be the second mission of the campaign, to recover item from Advent Train. If you like this video and you think I should do some more, leave a comment, like, all that good stuff. I'm kind of enjoying being able to talk through these games. I hope you're enjoying it. Hopefully the next mission will be a little bit more entertaining than me just walking through the basics of what the ship is, and we'll be able to move forward from there. So if you like it, leave a comment. If you think I should be doing something different, let me know. If you want to pick a different game, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. Just trying to kind of feel out what you guys want, and I hope to see you in the next video.